Hey you guys, it's Braid. Tonight we're here to talk about Love Meg quitting social media. She has made the announcement and decision that she is packing up all of her toys and leaving the internet. So I had quite a few thoughts. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we're going to get into this Love Meg thing. I don't think this video is going to be very long because I have hashed and rehashed this topic as a commentary channel quite a few times, but I do want to give you guys a brief summary as to kind of what's going on, how I feel about it, and of course give you guys a platform to sound off and share your opinions about everything. So Love Meg started off as a cleaning vlogger here on YouTube. She did a lot of day in the life stuff, tons of cleaning motivation and cleaning tips. No, she's not a professional cleaner, but she is just somebody who would share things that she discovered or whatever along the way. And she built a pretty strong fan base. And over the couple of years that she was vlogging, obviously she gained trust with her audience, as most YouTubers do. And then COVID happened, and the pandemic shut down everything and really exposed a lot of influencers to be greedy, money-hungry little gremlins. Love Meg was one of those people. She took a PPP loan that she did not need from other struggling businesses that actually could have used that to retain their business and pay their employees while they were shut down. But instead, we have influencers who are first in line for free money from the government. When she was dealing with the PPP stuff, she also announced that she was coming out with a cleaning product. And the cleaning product thing to me was never that big of a deal, because if she's a cleaning influencer and part of her merch is going to be a cleaning product, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal. Do I think that she had some interesting claims to her cleaning product? I do, but that was really the bottom of the list for me. She was gaining a lot more criticism from fans because of the PPP stuff and the fact that she was being very privileged and entitled while all of us were on lockdown, struggling to keep our jobs and try to stay sane while we were locked in our houses. She was doing things like going to Disney and buying Mercedes-Benz instead of, trying to remain a little bit humble to her fan base. So that's kind of where things started to go downhill. And then you fast forward and she announced her lovemeg.video site. She said that she was going to give all of this amazing content to paying subscribers on this platform. YouTube was not doing what she wanted it to do. She wasn't able to upload what she actually wanted to upload. And that's where a lot of people really started to just check out and get really upset with her. If you want to launch a paid platform, that's fine. People do it all the time. But if you're going to launch a paid platform, there are a couple things that need to happen to make sure that your subscribers feel as though they are getting something for their money. Number one is they need to know that they're going to get consistent content from you, which Love Meg dropped the ball on. She promised multiple videos per week. Dropped the ball on that very quickly. And number two, it needs to be content that can't be put on YouTube. So that's why a lot of people have Patreon. If they want to talk about things that are more sensitive or more geared towards adults, they will put it on Patreon, because Patreon is a completely different platform than YouTube. But it still allows them to be paid for the content that they're producing. And most people that have Patreon, not all of them, but a lot of them are very consistent, and they actually are putting content over there that can't be put on YouTube, and they continue to gain their or grow their fan base because of it. They're actually sticking to their word, which when you're an online creator, your word is your bond. That's all you have. So when you have someone like Love Meg, who is a bullshit liar, that's why people get very upset. And she also exposed herself to be extremely greedy and money hungry time and time again.
I miss the old days of YouTube, and that is the change. That is what has happened, and that is what has forced people to have to conform to YouTube's rules. And I'm over it. And I think a lot of content creators really are over it as well. And so we're moving on to lovemeg.videos. Lovemeg.video, not videos. We'll have that link down below in the description box so you guys can just click it, head on over there. The incentive for going over there is way more videos. So when we were on the cruise, I have 2 videos that are done, edited, but they're sponsored. And the sponsors have not gotten back to me yet. So it's been 10 days and I haven't posted a video, even though they're done, they're ready. And so that's another thing that I'm kind of tired of. So there will be no ads over there, no sponsors, just me being in control of posting when I want to post. And like I said, there's gonna be way more videos because of that, because I don't have to wait on a brand to tell me what you legally cannot post until these people watch it and approve of what you have said about the product, you know? So that is how I know I'm gonna be able to get up way more videos for you guys. So I'm guaranteeing 2 videos a week, but it could go to 7 videos a week. I mean, whatever I feel like doing, but I'm guaranteeing 2 videos a week. So you guys know you will get at least 2 videos a week over there. Another incentive, which I feel like people are gonna be really excited about, is I'm gonna be posting some of my older videos that I turned private a while ago, like maybe a year ago. They're gonna be posted over here on this channel. So
now, since the lovemeg.video catastrophe has happened, we also have learned that she and her husband Justin, their 2 kids and their 2 dogs, decided to go ahead and backpack all around Europe. They were going to become digital nomads, as she said herself, and they sold their house in the States in order to do so. They also sold most of their belongings. And I, along with a lot of other people, had many concerns about them putting their senior dog, Molly, on an international flight in the cargo hold. And we've had the conversation before, guys. Just because your vet says your dog is healthy, it does not mean that that dog should be put in cargo of an international flight going from JFK to Germany. Lots of questions, lots of concerns that were batted down from Justin and Meg as haters, trolls, the enemies, the people that are jealous and have nothing to do with their time, simply for being concerned about their dogs going on this international flight. Love Meg has done a couple of sporadic videos addressing her, quote, haters and telling everybody how wonderful everything has been in Europe. Up until about a month ago, they had announced that they decided to leave Europe and come back to the States. And in my opinion, my conspiracy, my random philosophy is that they realized how difficult this was and that it wasn't going to be fruitful for the long term. So they decided that they were going to come back to the US. I don't really care about Love Meg and Justin and what they want to do, whether they want to go to Europe, Africa, the United States, Antarctica. I don't give a shit. But what I do care about is somebody batting down concerns about an animal's well-being and calling those people haters and trolls. That pisses me off to a degree that I cannot really even put into words, because it doesn't happen very often on the internet. Most people, when you decide to have an online presence and you introduce your pets to your subscribers or your followers, you realize that those people are going to be concerned if you share that you're going to put them on an international flight. And then one day we just stop seeing the senior dog, Molly, and questions are ignored. Concerns are ignored. Now, we have gone all of this time, it's been months now, since anybody has seen Molly. I have no idea if something happened to her while they were in Europe. I'm not sure if something happened on the return flight to the United States. I'm not sure if something happened to her once they landed in the US in their first couple of weeks back on, US soil. I have no clue what happened, because Meg and Justin refused to answer the question. They refused to bring up Molly. They refused to even address it at a surface level. Just a brief, yes, she's okay. Here she is. We appreciate your concern. Most people appreciate when their subscribers are concerned about something. But Meg wants to veil it as if it's a bunch of mean little trolls that are being hateful. People are simply concerned. That is all. For Meg to try to label people as hateful little trolls for asking about her dog, I think is so rich coming from her. This is the same person who tried to get my channel shut down last summer because I was giving commentary on very public information that she was putting out. She wanted to shut my channel down because I was giving opinions on what she was saying and doing. Now, for me, in my opinion, for what it's worth, somebody who wants to literally shut somebody's channel down because of their opinions, that is what I call a hater and a troll. There are several things that have been said about me on YouTube that I disagree with, and their opinions. But I have not once struck those videos. I have not once attacked those creators. I have not once contacted YouTube to try to get people silenced or shut down. Because that's just internet culture. I talk about this all the time. If you don't want it commented on, keep it off the internet. Love Meg gave us plenty to talk about. And now what has happened is things are not going her way. They haven't been going her way for a while. She's tired of people giving her criticism and asking questions about things that they know about. Hey, where's Molly? Hey, why'd you guys leave Europe? Hey, was it really difficult? Are you, what's going on? Like, what brought you back to the United States? What's going on? Things are not going her way. People are no longer drinking her fucking Kool-Aid. So she is packing up all of her toys and leaving the internet. Love Meg has canceled herself. I don't think anyone would have had a problem with Love Meg keeping her lovemeg.videos site up if she would have actually been consistent. But that was the one thing from the get-go, that she promised a bunch of stuff that she didn't fulfill. So if she wants to shut down her lovemeg.video site, her Instagram is now private, she really is leaving the internet. Like I said, I really don't care about that side of things. I just think it's this is such an example. It's a prime example of somebody not getting their way and running away from the internet. Love Meg could have taken some accountability for her role in how we got to this point and why people have been so upset with her for an extended period of time now. But instead, you want to have a little temper tantrum and just, indirectly basically say, you guys aren't buying my shit anymore, so I'm leaving the internet. Bye, Meg. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if they come back. I don't care if they take a 6-month hiatus. I don't care. But what I do care about is the fact that you have a large group of people that are raising the same concern, and they are being called haters when it comes to an animal's well-being. I couldn't imagine a group of my subscribers asking questions about my dog because I have made him a small part of my channel. People asking questions and me labeling people as haters and trolls because they are concerned about a character, even though it's not a character, it's a cast member of my very small channel. There are not a lot of people in my life that I introduce you guys to, but obviously Axel is a small part of my channel. A lot of you guys like him. That's why I put him at the end of most videos. And I like that. I appreciate when questions are asked. If something happened to Molly while they were in Europe or on the return flight back, I understand that Love Meg is probably looking at this like, damn, people are going to say I told you so. I told you that you shouldn't have put a senior dog on the cargo flight. It was a bad idea. Molly could have just stayed with family. They obviously didn't last that long in Europe anyway. She doesn't like being told, I told you so. So what I think is happening is she's hiding the truth because she's so full of ego, arrogance, and pride that she can't even come to her own subscribers and say, this is what's actually happened, because she doesn't want anybody to say, I told you so. So she's packing up all of her stuff and canceling herself and leaving the internet. So I did want to share this little update with you guys. I'm upset. I'm pissed off. I can't stand people like Meg and Justin. And I think that they both have flawed morals. And I think that Love Meg is just a whiny little brat. Like, oh, things aren't going to go my way anymore, so I'm just going to leave. Okay, leave. If you want to call it protecting your mental health, and that's what the truth is, so be it. But you could have given a little bit of transparency for those people that were concerned about your dog that you introduced to your subscribers so many years ago. Instead, you want to run and hide and cancel yourselves. So farewell, Meg. Farewell, Justin. See you never. Don't care. Those are my thoughts on this. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.